In the distance, the growl of engines can be heard above the snarling crackle of burning buildings. The shrine world is barely held on. The faith of the sisters and the fury of the saint has steadied the line. The arrival of the Dark Angels brought a wave of hope, but the grim countenance of the Sons of the Lion leaves the defenders uneasy. The Imperial commanders gather in a small cluster, holding council. No one dares make a sound as the Inquisitor focuses his gaze on the burning horizon. Finally, he speaks in a voice that is not his own.
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity.
Kotias shakes his head. Surely this is warp-touch nonsense. He proclaims that they must consult the Emperor's Tarot again. As the canonist roars that this witchery is a waste of time, the meeting descends into tumult, voices swirling together, bitter accusations with furious recriminations. The Inquisitor chaplain slams his Crozius into the ruins, shaking free dust and rubble.
This planet will not fall. This meeting is over.
Demons and men stand side by side in silence, watching columns of tanks roll through the blasted streets. Nothing needs be said. They are of one blackened heart and of one bitter soul. They had watched their brothers dragged away in chains to an unimaginable fate. They had watched their brothers cast, screaming, back into the warp. They have but one goal: revenge. The men had prepared the ground, burning cathedrals and defiling relics across the world. Their very names brought forth the Dark Angels, eager to ease this blight once and for all. Their violence let the warp seep into this reality, till the demons of chaos tore their way through. And now, their brothers would finally be avenged. Something crashes in the distance. A parade of horrors plows onward. Nightmares beyond mortal sanity or imagination. What rough beasts, their hour come round at last, slouch towards the shrine to be born. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from MJ's Cards and Comics in Wasilla, Alaska, where we will be fighting a 6,000-point battle between the forces of the Imperium and the forces of Chaos. So the story that we've got going on here is that the Chaos Space Marines from Aldo II left the planet and took off with the Dark Angels in hot pursuit, and they came to a shrine world where they started to defile the shrine world and defile all of the shrines and the cathedrals here on the planet, trying to make it more readily accessible for demons to arrive. And the Dark Angels arrived to help bolster the forces of the sisters that were here on the planet, along with the Inquisitors that were here fighting them back. But it was a trap that the Chaos Space Marines had wanted to throw down their way, because it allowed the Nurgle demons that the Dark Angels had been casting back into the warp through all of their battles to come back forth and try to gain back their revenge. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a mission of our own making, where we're going to be doing Maelstrom mission, where we're going to be drawing 4 cards per team per turn. We are also going to be doing kill points. So for every unit that gets killed, you also get a point. So we are going to keep them all along on here. So we've got Purge the Alien, we've got Maelstrom, we've also got Crusade, where each of the markers that are on there is going to be worth 3 points at the end of the game. And we also have 2 warlords per side, and each of them is going to be worth a point. So that's the story and the game mission that we've got going on here. Before we go any further, let's show you the 2 armies that will be fighting it out today. So for the Dark Angels, I'll be running a Ravenwing Strike Force and a combined arms detachment. Leading off the Ravenwing Strike Force, we have a level 2 Librarian on a bike and an Interrogator Chaplain on a bike. We have a 6-man Ravenwing Bike Squadron with 2 plasma guns. We have a 5-man Ravenwing Command Squad with an Apothecary. We have a 3-man Ravenwing Black Knight Squadron. We have a Land Speeder with a Heavy Flamer and an Assault Cannon. We have a Dark Shroud. We have 4 separate attack bikes with multi-melta upgrades. So for the combined arms detachment, leading it off, we have an Interrogator Chaplain in Terminator armor, and then another Interrogator Chaplain. We have 2 5-man tactical squads, both with plasma guns. We have a 5-man Deathwing Knight Squadron with a Land Raider Crusader as a dedicated transport with a multi-melta upgrade. We have a 5-man command squad with 5 melta-guns and a drop pod as a dedicated transport. We have a Mortis Pattern Dreadnought with 2 twin-linked las cannons. We have an Aegis defense line. And last but not least, we have a 3-tank Predator Squadron with twin-linked las cannons and las cannon sponsons. Then for the rest of the forces of the Imperium, he'll be running 2 Inquisitorial representatives and a Castellans of the Imperium detachment. So we have the 2 Inquisitorial representatives here. One is Inquisitor Greyfax, and the other is an Ordo Malleus Inquisitor, level 1 Psyker, with Terminator armor, a Force Sword, and a Psi Cannon. Then for the Castellans of the Imperium, leading it off here, we have a Canoness with an Eviscerator, the Mantle of Ophelia, and a Rosarius. We have Inquisitor Kotiaz. We have 3 Assassins, an Evisor, a Vindicare, and a Calidus. We have a 15-person Battle Sister squad with a Veteran Sister Superior with a Power Sword, a Multi-Melta, and a Flamer. We have a 6 Sister Battle Sister squad with a Veteran Sister Superior with a Combi Flamer, a Flamer, a Heavy Flamer, and an Emulator as a dedicated transport with twin-linked Heavy Flamer. We then have 2 10 Sister Battle Sister squads, each with 2 Melta-guns, each with a Veteran Sister Superior with a Power Maul and Combi Melta, and each with a Rhino as a dedicated transport. We have 2 6 Sister Dominion squads, each with 4 Melta-guns, each with a Veteran Sister Superior with a Plasma Pistol, each with a Simulacrum, and each with an Emulator with twin-linked multi-meltas. We have an 8 Sister Seraphim squad with a Veteran Seraphim with a Power Sword and Plasma Pistol, and 2 sets of Ham Flamers.
Exorcists.
We have 2 Exorcists. We have a 10 Sister Retributor squad with 4 Heavy Bolters, a Veteran Sister Superior, and a Simulacrum. And last but not least, we have Saint Celestine herself with her 2 Gemini Superia. So for the demons, he'll be running a Demonic Incursion and a combined arms detachment. Leading off the Demonic Incursion, we have 2 Greater Unclean Ones. Then in the Demonic Incursion, for the Taliban, we have 5 3-base squads of Nurglings. We have 2 10 demon squads of Plague Bearers, both with an Icon of Chaos and a Plague Ridden. We have a Herald of Nurgle on a Palanquin. We have a Rot Swarm with 6 Beasts of Nurgle. We have a 5 demon squad of Plague Drones with a Mark of Chaos and a Plague Ridden. We have another Herald on a Palanquin. And then for the combined arms detachment, we have leading it off the Mask of Slaanesh. We have 2 10 demon squads of Demonettes, each with the Icon of Chaos and each with an Allures. We have a 10 demon squad of Seekers with an Icon of Chaos and an Allures. And we have Korvax's Utter Blight. Then further for Chaos, he'll be running a Death Guard Black Crusade detachment and a Renegade combined arms detachment. For the Black Crusade, we have a Chaos Lord on a bike with a Lightning Claw, a Gift of Mutation, Mark of Nurgle, a Power Fist, and the Sigil of Corruption. Then we have his Sorcerer, Mastery level 3, with a Force Stave, Gift of Mutation, Mark of Nurgle, and the Sigil of Corruption, a Spell Familiar. Then we have his Chaos Lord on the left there, with a Gift of Mutation, Jump Pack, Mark of Nurgle, Melt-A-Bombs, Plague Bringer, Sigil of Corruption. We then have 2 5-man Chaos Space Marine squads, each with a plasma gun, each with melta bombs on their sergeant, and each with a Rhino as a dedicated transport with Havoc launchers. We have a 5-man squad of Chaos Spawn, all with the Mark of Nurgle. We have a Hellbrute with a plasma cannon and an underslung heavy flamer. We have a 5-man Raptor squad with 2 melta guns. The champion has a combi melta bombs, and a lightning claw. And then we have a 3-man Chaos Terminator squad, all with combi meltas. The 2 with lightning claws, and the champion has a power axe. Then for the Renegade Combined Arms Detachment, leading it off here, we have a Renegade Command Squad with 3 las guns, a Disciple with a melta gun, an Arc Demagogue with the Covenant of Nurgle, las pistol, melta bombs, power fist, and refractor field, and a Chimera with heavy bolter, militia training, and multi-laser as a dedicated transport. We have 2 5-man veteran squads, each with a plasma gun, each with scout, and each with a Chimera with militia training, heavy bolter, and multi-laser as a dedicated transport. We have an Aegis defense line with a comms relay. We have 2 Leman Russ eradicators with heavy bolter sponsons and militia training. We have 2 Renegade Psychers. And last but not least, we have a Greater Brass Scorpion of Khorne. So going over deployment here for the forces of the Imperium, we've got the Exorcists on this side of the table. We've got one of the 5-man tactical squads in there. We've got the Mortis Pattern Dreadnought up in the building there. We've got this is the Dominion squad with the heavy bolters? Retributor squad over here. On top of an objective over there, number 2. We've got my tanks here in the middle, along with the Seraphim, and Celestine herself is attached to them. Over here, we've got a big group of Battle Sisters, along with the 2 Inquisitor Kodiaz, Inquisitor Greyfax, and the Canoness are inside there. We've got the two Rhinos over here with the 2 squads inside of them. We've got the not Exorcist. What's this thing called? The Emulator with the heavy flamers and the flamer squad. Oh no, this is a multi-melta one, right? Oh no, that was the flamer one. I was right. With all the flamer girls inside there. We've got the other 5-man tactical squad here with the Interrogator Chaplain and the Malleus Inquisitor along with them. We've got the Land Raider here with the 5 Deathwing Knights and the Interrogator Chaplain with Terminator armor inside. These 2 immolators scouted up forward with all the melta inside, trying to get some shots, hopefully on them turn 1. So now going over all the Raven Wing strike force is in reserves. So going over here over the deployment for Chaos, he's got a squad of Demonettes over here. We've got the Calidus Assassins actually also over here. Forgot to talk about her. She infiltrated over here. We've got one of the Greater Unclean Ones, the Brass Scorpion. We've got is this the command squad? Yes. Yeah, we got the command squad over here, and we've got one of the Chaos Space Marine squads over here. We've got the Hellbrute and one of the Chaos, no, not the Chaos, the Renegade Rogue Psychers up there. We've got the Blight drones, right? Plague drones, sorry. Along with one of the Heralds who has fallen off of his his palanquin over there, but that's where they are. We've got the other Rogue Psyker here. We've got the 2 Leman Russes here. We've got Nurglings. We've got other Chaos Space Marines. Whole bunch of beasts of Nurgle. Then over here we've got the big old Death Star with his Lord on a bike. We've got the Sorcerer, and we've got the other Chaos Lord with the jump pack, along with the 5-man whatchamacallits, Spawn. And what's this guy over here again? Which one is that one?
That is my Renegade Commander.
Oh, the Renegade Commander is attached with them. So the Demigog with all the Mark of Nurgle and what's nots. We've also got another squad of Nurglings inside there. I don't know if I showed you that one. We've got the Vindicare Assassin is up on here, and then the Eviscer Assassin, because I keep forgetting about them since they're so sneaky, is back over here. So that is that's the setup that we've got going on here. Before we go any further, as of right now, the forces of the Imperium are going to go first. Let's see if Chaos can seize the initiative on a 6. I can't even see that.
That's not a 6.
Nope, that is not a 6. So we don't even need to worry about re-rolling because of Kodiaz. So we will come back to you with the cards drawn for the forces of the Imperium here on turn 1. All right, so the objectives for the forces of the Imperium here on turn 1, we have Kingslayer, Witch Hunter, Ascendancy, and Overwhelming Firepower. And then we're also going to be doing the Empiric Storm cards. So the first one we drew here is going to be Warp Surge. So the power of all psychic powers is doubled. We'll come back to you after a movement phase for the forces of the Imperium here on turn 1. Movement phase for the forces of the Imperium here on turn 1. My Lane Raider mobilized himself like a big old jerk face. These guys ran over here into cover. He immobilized himself like a big old jerk face. These guys kind of shuffled up this way. They're all shooting up this way. They moved up that way. These guys are shuffling around here, so they've got some sight over there on the Brass Scorpion. These girls just kind of shuffled around here. They stood still. He shuffled around, so he's not firing snapshots. They're shooting up the board over here. These guys moved up 6 inches. Over here, my guys dropped in. Direct hit. Whoop, whoop. Right over here, looking on the back of that Lehman Russ. So that is it for movement for the forces of the Imperium. So we will come back to you with the psychic phase.
Replace these.
All right, so psychic phase. We rolled a 2, leaving us with 7 dice, leaving our opponents with 12 dice. There's a lot of psychers here today. So first things first, E is going to cast Prescience onto my tanks over here. We'll roll 5 dice, looking for 2. It goes off with 2. Do you want to try to deny?
How many do you have left?
We've got 2 dice left. All right. Looking for 6s. I got 2 6s, so it is denied. Then, Greyfax, or no, not Greyfax. Who is, Kodiaz is going to cast Sanctuary onto his squad over here. It does not go off. So that is it for the psychic phase. Off to a great start. All right, we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Starting out the shooting phase with the Calidus here, shooting her flamer there. You can get 7 of the demonettes here. So that's, what are they? So wounding.
Wounds on 4s, period.
Wounds on 4s. So wounding on 4s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. 4 or 5 ups. That is, wow. That's a thing that happened. All right, so moving on. All right, these guys here are going to fire into the Lehman Russ. The 4 that are green are going to have no cover save. The black one has a 5-up intervening model save because of my drop pod there. So these are all hitting on 3s. All right, we got the 1 hit. 2d6, that's right, because it's in melt to range. So rear armor is 10, right?
Yes.
Rear armor 10, so looking for 2 to glance. All right, that's a pen. 5-up cover save. No cover save. So +2 to the result because of Melta. Yeah! Woo! I will take it. Yeah! All right, we'll roll see what happens from there.
Multi-melta.
All right, so it went over here and it didn't wound anybody else. So moving on. Now this immolator here is going to fire into the side armor of his Lehman Russ over here. So hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Not in melter range, so side armor is, what's the side armor on there?
12. Yeah.
12, so looking for a 4 to glance. No, nothing there. Next one is going to fire into the Lehman Russ, hitting on a 3. It's a hit. Looking for a 4 to glance. Oh no, front armor, so 6 to glance. No, that's not going to do it. All right, drop pod's going to fire into his psyker there, hitting on a 3. Got 1 hit, wounding on a 3. That's a wound.
5-up invul.
5-up invul save. That's good. Vindicator Assassin is going to fire onto the Lehman Russ over here with the turbo penetrator round. So hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Needing a 2 to glance because it's strength 10.
Good job,
Well,
boys.
there we go. That's how we roll. You can roll just as well as I can. All right, Mortis Pattern Dreadnought is going to fire into his Rhino over here. So I got 2 shots hitting on 3s. The 2 hits. Front armor is 11, so looking for 2s to glance. We got 2 pens. 2 4-up cover saves because of the Aegis line. No, both go through. +1 to the result for both of these. Show me a fill first. No, but it is immobilized, so I'll take that. And it's going to be snap shooting, so woo, I'll take that. All right, my tanks are going to fire into his brass scorpion there. The black ones are going to be twin linked. The greens are going to be non-twin linked. Hitting on 3s. All right, twin linked on these. All right. Front armor on that is a 14, so looking for 5s to glance. Rerolling because of Tank Hunter. All right, so we've got 3 pens, 1 glance, and then re-rolling. We got another glance and another pen. So we've got 4 pens, 4 5-ups.
And how many glances?
And 2 glances.
Pens? Glances.
All right, pens and glances. Looking for 5-ups. 1 pen gets through and 1 glance gets through. Let's see what happens with the pen result here. +1 to the result. No, nothing. It says only would matter with the explosion. So just down 2 hull points. Bwomp, bwomp. All right, so this squad here is going to fire into his dude bro right over here. So these are going to be the heavy bolters firing in here.
1, 2, 3,
Hitting
4.
on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
All righty. We'll come back to you with that.
First.
And now wounding on 4s. We've got 1, 2, 3 wounds.
Going to ground.
Going to ground.
4s.
So 4 ups. Only makes 1, so it takes 2 wounds out of the 4, right?
Yep.
All right, so he's down to 2 wounds. This exorcist here is going to fire into the beast that went to ground there. 3 shots, so strength 8, right? Mm-hmm. So wounding on 2s.
Hitting first.
Oh, hitting first, right? On 4s. We got 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. Oh, that one's cocked. All right, we got 3 wounds, 3 4-ups. Oh, it makes down to 1.
How many shots?
All right, so the other exorcist is going to fire into the Lehman Rust. Number of shots? We got 3 shots. Strength 8, side armor is 12. So we got 3 shots hitting on 3s.
Got a hit.
We got 2 hits. So hitting, glancing on strength 8, right? Side armor 12, so 4s to glance. We got 2 pens, 2 4-ups. Oh my God! Really? 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 Really?
Yeah.
Really? Really? Really?
I feel the
All right, well, that is it for shooting phase. So we will come back to you. No one can assault, so we'll just come back to you with the cards that we got.
I'm running.
All right, Force of the Imperium, we got Ascendancy, and we got Overwhelming Firepower. We only killed 1 unit, so that ain't great. And we're going to get rid of Witch Hunter, because as much as we can probably get it, we feel like there's a chance we can get a better card. And we're going to keep Kingslayer. So, rolling the D3 for Ascendancy. 1, of course. So we've got 2 points, and we've got 1 purge. So 3 points total at this point for us. So we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Forces of Chaos here on turn 1. All right, the Forces of Chaos have pulled their cards, and they have Harness the Warp, Secure Objective 4, Spread Plague and Contagion, which is when this tactical objective is generated, nominate one of your Death Guard characters, score 1 victory point at the end of the game if that character is still alive and on the table.
That would be the Biker Lord.
They're going to go with the Biker Lord for that one. And then Supremacy, score D3 victory points if they control at least 2 objectives and twice as many as we are. And then that's the rules. I forgot to take them out. And then we've got Dark Possession, instantaneous. Randomly select a Psyker on the battlefield and roll 2 dice. If the result is equal to or greater than the model's leadership characteristics, it is slain. If there is a Demon Prince model available, then before removing that Psyker as a casualty, the player whose Psyker was slain takes control of the Demon Prince for the rest of the battle and sets it up anywhere within 6 inches of the Psyker and more than 1 inch from any enemy models. The Demon Prince can be given any upgrades and options, blah, blah, blah. All right, we'll come back to you with that. All right, rolling randomly. His Sorcerer got chosen as the random Psyker. Leadership 10. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, he's good. So that will still stay there, which is kind of crazy. I'm kind of glad we don't have a Demon Prince flying around on the board. All right, so we will come back to you after movement phase for the Forces of Chaos here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Forces of Chaos here on turn 1. These guys are all coming out this way. They kind of shuffling around, looking to get the charge off on the Calidus. He stood still over here. These guys moved up a bit. He's moving out over this way. These guys are all kind of shuffling around. That base is one of the plague bearers, not plague bearers, the plague drones, because they're looking over here, but it was like wobbling, falling off, so whatever, it's there. These guys are still here. He is over in here. Moving around. These guys are all moving around here. He went to ground, so he can't move. These guys are all shooting up the board over this way, and the beasts are all kind of making their way across this way. So that's it for movement phase for the Forces of Chaos. We will come back to you with the psychic phase here on turn 1. All right, psychic phase. My opponents rolled a 4, leaving us with 9 dice, leaving them with 14 dice. So we're going to start out with him casting Plague Wind upon them, because remember the Empiric Warp Storm table card that we drew is still in effect, so it's double the distance range for these. So, looking for 1. Yep. Goes off with 1. I'm going to try to deny it. We've got Adamantium Will over there because there's a Psyker. So, well, Adamantium Will is +1, right?
He got it.
Deny it, yeah. So, deny it on 4s. Oh, that's up to a 4. Of course it does. Oh, that's how it does it. Okay, fine. So we'll come back to you with that. All right, so he's got ballistic skill 3. Let's see what happens here. Direct hit, of course it does. So that's going to hit everyone except for the one guy over there. So we've got, what is that, 5, 6. Poison 4 up, AP 1 shots. Does it ignore cover? No. It does not ignore cover. So at least we got that going for us. Here we go. 4 up. So we got 1 wound. All right. So 1 4 up save. Because he's on it. Oh well, he was. Yeah. So all right, 1 4 up save. Hey, we made a save! Woo! We can actually make a roll. I'll take it. All right, moving on. All right, so now his sorcerer is going to cast what's it called again?
Weapon virus.
Weapon virus onto my predators over here. So it's warp charge 1. It'll make my weapons get hot because the double range, so they can make it. Goes off with 1. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm going to roll 4 dice to try to stop this. Looking for fill faces. Show me a fill face. No. All right, so now their weapons are now get hot. Great. Now he is going to cast Unnatural Vigor onto these guys. What's that do?
Warp Charge 1 Blessing.
Warp Charge 1 Blessing.
Fleet and Crusader.
Fleet and Crusader. It goes off with 1. We're just going to leave that one be. And now he is going to cast Rancid Visitation, which, because of the doubling the distance, is a 24-inch Nova charge. So that's going to hit everybody here, including them and including all of them. So, here we go. Needing how many warp charges?
2.
Needing 2.
6 dice.
6 dice. It gets 3, so we have a chance. So, here's the thing. It hits over here onto Greyfax, so she counts as higher. Also has Adamantium Will. Also is a Psyker. So I've got 3 dice. Needing 3s to deny. If I can get all 3, I'll be happy. If I don't, I'm probably just gonna get used to it because that's what happens to me. So here we go. 3 3-ups. Can I do it? No! What?
It's a good day.
All right, so here it comes. There's another chance here because his warlord over here, the Canoness, her warlord trait was that her and her unit get to re-roll failed, deny the witch rolls. So we get to re-roll it. But again, we need 3 3+. Come on, you can do it. 3 3+. See if it happens. Yeah! Woo! And we finally get it! Ah! I love it! I love it! Oh, okay, that's the end of the Psyker phase. So we'll come back to you after with the shooting phase here for this chaos on turn 1. Starting off the shooting phase here, we got the Warp Storm table. The results is 8. Oh no, 7. 7. Oh, they want 8 because they can add 1. All right, we'll come back to you with the result. All right, so they chose the Dark Prince Thirst because they can add 1 or -1 because of their formation. So the only things that got hit were this immolator here and this immolator over there. So we're going to start over here, D6. 4 strength 6 hits on side armor, so looking for
There's 11.
4s, 11, so 5s to glance. I got nothing there. And then D6 onto them. 1. 5s, 1 glance.
Hold
All right.
on.
Oh, that's right, 6 because they're sisters.
Can you make a save?
No, half a save. So we'll just take half rounded up hull points. So, all right. So that's 1 hull point. All right, that's it for the warp storm. We'll come back to you with more shooting. So these guys here are going to shoot death heads into these guys. So hitting on 4s. All right, we got a couple hits in there. All right,
And 4s.
and wounded on 4s. We got 1 wound. AP nothing. So 3 up armor save. Of course. Mwah, mwah.
They're nuns with guns.
All right, so here we go. The Leman Russ here is going to fire into the Seraphim squad over there. So that is going to be that was cocked. So 3. That's it.
BS3?
Yep, BS3. So that it will be a direct hit. So we'll come back to you with the results. All right, so it hit 8 of them over there. So wounding on 2s, we got 8 wounds. So we've got 8 3-up armor saves. And do you get to re-roll them?
Nope, only for
Okay.
the involves.
Just the involves,
First
so.
4.
Yeah, no problem.
Because
Thanks for
she
coming
can do
out.
account, sir.
All right, so the first 4 are going to look out, sir.
Oh, no. First 4 are saves.
Oh, first 4 saves. I'm sorry. So that is all good on those ones. So now we've got another 4 saves. Failed 2 of them. So 2 die. All right. And now the heavy bolters are going to fire into them over there. So hitting on 4s. All right. Not bad. Strength 5, so wounding on 2s. All right. So we've got 6 more wounds. So 2 at a time here. 2 3-ups. Good. 2 3-ups. Good. And 2 more 3-ups. Oh, 1 goes down. All right, so the plasma gun in there is going to fire into my drop pod over here. Hitting on 3s, but it gets hot. So armor, he's good. And then looking for 5s to glance. That is a glance. All right. Then from in here, a plasma gun and a bolter are going to go into these guys over here.
Green die is the bolter.
Green dies the bolter.
Okay.
All right, both hit. Wounded
So
on
4
2
and
on the
2.
white and 4 on the green. All right, so both wounds. So 1 will just be dead. Boop. And the other one gets 3-up armor save. Oh, I'm getting good at those. And now the Havoc launcher is going to fire into there. So that's going to scatter off 2 inches. Do you want to?
BS4, so 1.
BS4, so 1 inch. I forgot I got militia training. Going to twin link it. Same thing. So
Direct
1 inch.
hit.
So it's direct hit. That's right. That'll be a direct hit. So 2 hits, strength 5, wounded on 3s. Got 1 wound, 3-up armor save. Yep. Moribus! The Hellbrute is going to fire into there. The heavy flamer will hit it. So looking for front armor's the 11.
So-
front armor's 11 on that? Oh, okay.
They're
Yep. So
a
looking for a 6.
And
Nothing
then
there.
plasma cannon.
And then the plasma cannon gets hot. It does get hot.
So 4 more, I lose a whole point. I lose a whole
Oh,
point.
he loses a whole point. All right. Now the multi-laser is going to snap fire into the Calidus because she has it's still first turn. So got 1 hit.
Strength 6. So
Strength
1
6, so 1 wound. 1 4-up invul. He's good. Woo! And now the lasgun array and the melt are going to fire into here. So hitting on 6s because of snap firing into her.
Tossing 1 last gun out
one.
the back 2. And
We got 3 hits. Wow.
wounding on 5s.
1 wound. He's good. Woo! Moving on to the brass scorpion here. He's going to fire his main gun into my land raider and then the tail gun into them. So this is, what's his ballistic skill?
3, so 2
All right,
inches
2 inches forward. It'll
wing
still hit it. So that's strength what?
10.
Strength 10 primary. So looking for a 4 to glance. So it got 1 glance. All right.
Womp womp.
And then we've got the tail gun into him up there.
Total of 10 shots.
10
at BS3.
shots at BS3. So wounding, hitting on 4s. Sorry.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Not stellar.
3
Traitor
hits. Strength what?
Strength 6, so wounding on 2s.
Wound on 2s. We got 1 wound. 3-up cover save, right? I think. Right? Because it got stealth.
Yeah.
So 4-up plus 1. 3-up cover save. Good. Woo! All right, so that is it for the shooting phase. Moving on to the assault phase. The beast on the right there is going to charge into here. 4 inches is not going to be enough, but they've got fleet. 3 inches will not be enough. So the first one misses. Now the next one.
Minus 2 though.
Nope.
No, because they got moved through cover. Yeah. That will be enough. 10 inches, right? Yeah, that's enough. So we got 1 beast in. All right. Now we've got the other one here. It's going to charge into here. What do you need for that?
Just a 10.
A 10-inch charge?
Yep.
That is in. Ooh. The next one is probably an 11-inch charge, right? Or can it even...
He needs an 11.
An 11-inch charge? Nope. Fleet?
Nope.
Oh, nope. All right. And then the third one, 12-inch charge. Not going to try it?
No.
Yeah, if you can get the 12, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spending 60,
12-inch
bro.
charge. Here we go. Nothing so far.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Okay. That is done. Moving on.
And then
So now the Herald there is going to direct the drones there. So on his leadership test, he's good. So they've got +3 attack and fleet, right?
yeah.
All right.
So
and they are going to
multi-charge.
multi-charge into
So primary him.
my dude bro
secondary.
here and them. So let me do my Overwatch. Hitting on a 5 or 6 because of being awesome. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. Lots of fill faces. Oh, and a 1. So the first one takes a wound. And then their charge distance. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. They are going to be in. So we will move them in and keep moving on. The Hellbrute is going to charge into him over there. 6 is not going to get them in. All right, is that it for charges? I think so, right? Yeah, so we will come back to you with the fight sub phase.
First beast.
All right, starting with the beast over here. D6, right?
D6 plus
D6
2.
plus 2. So 7 attacks coming in here. All right, so we've got 7 attacks.
Hitting on 3.
Hitting on 3s. All right. Ooh, okay.
Good job. Good job,
Got
beast.
2
And
hits.
then
Strength
5s.
5, so looking for 5s to wound. A glance. Nothing there. All right. And then the next one over here, D6. 2, so 4 attacks on the charge here. Hitting on 3s. Glancing on 5s. Got 1 pen. 1 6-up invul save. No, so plus, no AP, right?
Nope.
So just the result, which is a 5. So weapon destroyed. Oh no. So that's it, right? Just the 1 weapon on it. So now that is just a really expensive chassis running around there. Okay, keep on keep on keeping on. All right, so coming over here, my guy's actually going to go first. So he's got 2 base attacks since he's a veteran. So 2 hits, hitting on 3s. We got 1 hit, strength, toughness 5, right? So 4s. No, nothing there. So now his attacks. Who's going 2 onto him and then 3 onto the drop pod?
Yep. So 2 hammer.
All right.
I should have done the hammer.
2 hammer of wrath.
Poison
Sorry, that
4,
would have been gone.
So 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds. Do they have poison on their hammer of wrath?
The formation.
Oh, that's cool. Cool formation. All right, so here we go. 3 ups. No, he would have been dead anyway. So, okay. So they would consolidate. So now everyone gets to attack into my drop pod, which ain't great. So, what do we got? We'll come back to you with that. All right, so now each of these has 5 on the charge since it was a disorganized charge. So we've got 15 attacks coming in here. Auto hits because of it being immobilized, so looking for 6s to glance. And there are plenty in there, so it is a wreck. All right. That is it, right? Yep, that's it for the fight sub phase. So we will come back to you with the objectives that the forces of Chaos got. All right, so Chaos got Harness the Warp. D3 because they got 3 powers. One power. So they got 1 point for that. They're going to get rid of Secure Objective 4, and they're going to keep the other 2 because they have to. So that is it for Chaos. We'll come back to you with the cards drawn. Well, I guess that's now you have 3 points, right? Because you killed killed 2 units at this point. So they've got a total of 3 points. We've got a total of 3 points. 3-3. So we will come back to you with the cards drawn for the forces of the Imperium here on turn 2. All right, so the cards that we drew, we have Secure Objective 1. We still have Kingslayer. We got Big Game Hunter and Blood and Guts. Then for our the Empiric Warp Storm table cards, we drew Unreality Reigns. All dice rolls of 1 count as 6, and all dice rolls of 6 count as 1. The Phil's time has come. We will finally be able to come back. This is our chance. All right, movement phase for the forces of the Imperium here on turn 2. These guys all came in from reserves, outflanking over this way. These guys came in from outflank reserves. He came in from outflank reserves. These guys stood still because he's immobilized. Immobilized, they kind of shuffled around a bit back over here. These girls got out, looking over here. These girls got out, looking over here. Moving over here. These kind of moved around. They are kind of moving up forward. They twisted, looking up over this way. These guys came in from outflank reserve. These guys came in from outflank reserve. The Evisor is moving over this way. These guys shuffled around. He moved just kind of shuffled around so he doesn't have Skyfire. And that is it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you with the psychic phase here on turn 2. All right, so for the psychic phase, I rolled a 1, which counts as a 6, which leaves us with 14 dice. Leaves you guys with my opponents with 16 dice. All right, so first thing first, he is going to cast Mind Worm onto his Great Unclean One there. So rolling 5 dice, looking for 1. Okay, these count as 6s, so it goes off with 4, but I perils.
Oh, God.
Okay, this is ridiculous.
God,
Yeah, that's right, those are 6s. All right, so here we go. Looking for,
Wait, it goes off with...
it goes off, but he can deny it.
Can he?
Yeah, he can deny it. Why not? It's a psychic phase.
Wouldn't that be irresistible force with 3 6s?
No, there's no, they don't have that anymore. None of that in here, 40K. All right, so looking for 4s because he's a psyker and great up. Wow.
No, those are 1s. Yeah,
Those count as 1s. 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they got 4. These 2 didn't count, but that's fine. All right, so it was denied, and I did perils because of that.
So let's see roll
So
six.
roll in. Here we go. That's a 2, which is it's forget a take a wound, and I think forget a power. So I've got 1 is going to be force, 2 will be mind worm, 3 will be seed of fear, 4 righteous repugnance, 5 6 reroll. 2. So that is mind worm. Not great. All right, so keep moving on. All right, now this psyker here is going to cast prescience onto my tanks over there. Rolling 6 dice. Okay, perils. But goes off with 4.
Looking for 1s.
Looking for 1s.
4 1s.
We got 1, 2 1s. Nope, but it goes off, so they are prescience. Run you roll for the effects of the perils.
1.
No, we don't want 1. 6, okay. Oh, that counts as 1. Oh, snap, okay. Is he only 1 wound?
No.
Okay,
but-
so his leadership
no.
test?
Leadership test. This
Yep.
is
Yeah, -1.
Oh, -1. That's right.
Doomsday. Clank, clank.
We're fine.
9. Yeah, that's good.
He's
Woo-hoo-hoo, just good. All right, so he takes 1 wound. Okay. And now,
Sanctuary?
you're going to have Sanctuary with Kodiaz over here. So, looking for 1 warp charge. It goes off with 1 because we got 1 6. And that's of our dice. You guys use all your dice? You guys are done with your dice? Oh, and they're done with their dice, so it goes off. Okay, so yeah, craziness. Already the 1s and 6s are making things extra entertaining. All right, so that is it for the psychic phase. We're doing things. We're going to come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so we're going to start here with the guy on the right is going to shoot into his brass scorpion there within melter range, so hitting on a 3. That's a 2, so that is a miss. So we're going to go with the next one, shooting. That is a hit, melter range. Side armor is 13. So looking for 5s to glance. That it's a 4 because that counts as a 1. All right, so these girls are going to fire into the brass scorpion with their melta. So
Do you have cover?
they've got their invul. So here we go, hitting on 3s. Okay, we got 2 hits. These are in melter range though. So the first one, its front armor is 14. So that is nothing. And then one more. That is a pen. So 5 up invul save. Nope. So plus 2 to the result. Nothing. 6. Oh, 6. Oh, that does count as a 6. Ha ha! All right. So plus D3. Oh, plus 3. So
roll 1.
So that's down 4. That's crazy. All right, I'm loving that Imperium card. Woo! And now this immolator is going to fire into the great unclean one. The brass scorpion over here. So hitting on a 3. That's a 6, so that's a hit. In melt to range, so front armor is 14, so looking for a 6 to glance. That's 2 1s. My opponent just screamed with that 1. He was like, "Oh, I hate this!" And then when we rolled the double 6s that were double 1s, he liked it. I don't even know. I don't know what they can hear or what they can't hear. I don't make assumptions on this channel. All right, now my command squad here is going to fire into the back of the brass scorpion. So we've got 10 plasma talent shots here, hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, so that's a miss, but that's a hit. Okay. That's a hit. That's also a hit. Trying to figure this one out. All right, twin linked. That's a hit. All right, that would have been awful for this plasma. All right, so these are strength 7, armor 10. So looking for the 3s to glance. All right, so these are pens. This is a glance. This is a pen. Pen. This is nothing because it's a 1, and this is nothing. So we got 1 glance, and we've got 6 pens. So do you want to write the 6 invul saves? Looking for 5 or 1.
Second him in.
No, you're good.
That's a 1. So just makes 1. So it's gonna be dead. So let's see how many we made it through. Was it 5, right? All right, so 5 plus 1, see if it explodes. Oh no, it auto explodes. It will explode. So it is a dead. It explodes with a 2. So we will.
So it goes kaboosh.
It goes kaboosh. All right, so we will figure out what happens here. All right, so here comes the Titanic Blast. It's see where it scatters. Oh.
12 or 9 inches.
9.
Oh yeah.
Extra? Oh, that's 6. That's 9 inches this way. All right, we're gonna figure this one out. All right, so all 5 guys are under the D blast there. So we've got 5 D blasts. Those are 1s.
Those are 1s.
Yep. So we've got 3 wounds. So 3 up cover saves because it's 4 up for being in ruins plus 1 for being within 6 inches of the thing. So we're looking for 3 3-ups. Make them all because that 1 counts as a 6. All right.
Rolling against the.
And then against the Dark Shroud is also a D blast. A 3. So that would be D3, but let's see if I can make it. He's got shrouding, so it's going to be a 5 up cover save. Nope. So D3. 3. So it is a wreck.
Okay. Well,
And then
it's still penetrating hit, so I roll for effect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if
So the effect, he does not explode. So
he's just a wreck.
he's just a wreck. And then we've got against the what's the second
Strength
row?
10.
Strength 10 is the second row. All right, against my one guy over there.
Strength 10.
He's looking for a 2. That's a wound.
Ooh.
Strength 10 is gonna double him out, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
4 plus.
And he doesn't get the save anymore because that was going.
Yeah. All right. So he's gonna look out, sir. That's a little. Oh, that's not a lookout, sir. 'Cause that's a 1.
Okay.
All right. Oh God.
4.
Oh God. Here we go.
4.
4 up armor save or cover save. So that is Slay the Warlord. Bwah, bwah. Now onto the Great Unclean one. Wounding on a 2.
2.
That's a wound. 5 up invul save. No. Oh, that's a 6. That counts. Okay.
Then strength 10 against.
Strength 10 onto the Calidus.
One wound.
That is 1 wound.
Can you make a 4 up?
4 up invul. No. So the Calidus is wiped.
Even in death.
All right. And then we've got a whole bunch of the demonettes that will
1,
be hit.
2, 3, 4.
And here come the demonettes. Wounding on 2s. That's a 6, so that counts. And then there's that
Well,
1
yeah,
6 that
so
counts as a
7
1.
saves.
No, that 1 6 was a 1.
Oh. So
Yep. So
6.
6 saves. 6 5 ups.
Hold on. I've got 3 in cover.
Oh, yep. So
do the
3
3s
4
first.
ups. That counts as a 6. Those 2 count as a 6, but that 1 counts as a 1. So,
Final
and then we got
check.
2 more. Or, yeah, 2 more at a time. 2 more because you said in cover, right?
So
Yeah.
Cover.
Those are good. And then 1 more. 1 more. And that's dead. So.
And double check with me. Did I wing the Chimera at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so strength.
And then onto the Chimera here.
Strength 5, so
So,
we need a 5
6
or
to
a 6
glance.
to glance.
Nothing there. Okay. So that is that from all of that craziness. And that is gone. So that was eventful.
I will take.
All right, now these girls are going to fire into the Hellbrute. We've got 4 melta guns and 1 plasma gun, which is going to be the blue. So hitting on 3s. That plasma hits because that counts as a 6. So now we have not in melter range. So looking for 4s to glance on the red, 5s to glance on the blue. So we got 1 pen and nothing there. Oh, was that? That's a 1. So that's a pen. So we got 2 pens.
And a glance. Oh, no.
No. Yeah, 2 pens. Roll for the effect. It does not explode, but it was 2 immobilized, so that would have been another hull point. So it is a wreck.
Into the
Multi-melta from here into the Rhino, hitting on a 3. That's a 6, so that counts as a hit.
It's twin linked anyway.
All right, and then not in melta range, so now it's going to be glancing front 11, so glancing on a 3. That is a pen. So the result plus 2 is 3, so it will be snap firing. Oh, 8! That's 8. That does blow up. I forgot. Wow, from the multi-melta there. From what? Oh,
From model.
Oh, that's my model.
okay. Here we go. 5 up.
That is a 6.
That is that a 6?
Hold up. Can I? No, I got it.
Oh, it's okay. That was cocked. All right, here we go. Hey, that's a 1, so that counts as a 6. So he's okay. Woo! All right, why am I wooing? No woos. Anti-woo. Oh, they wooed. Ah. All right, so the Vindicator Assassin's going to fire into this squad here. Going to be trying to get him with the precision shot. He's going to use the Turbo Penetrator round, so D3 wound. So hitting on a 2. That is a wound. That is a hit. So all of his shots are Turbo Penetrator. So this is wounding on a 4. No, that's a 1 because of the rule. Ridiculous. All right. All right, my land speeder here is going to fire into the Demonette. So heavy flamer can hit all of these guys up here. So that's 6 of them. Wounding on 2s. That's a miss, but these are our wounds. So we got 5 wounds, 5 pluses. Okay, those 2 fail, so takes 3 gid, and then we've got the assault cannon hitting on 3s. All right, these 2 miss, but this one actually hits. Wounding on 2s. Got 2 wounds. 1 5 up. Nope, and then 1 4 up. No, so 2 more did.
Yes, that's a 6.
Oh, that's a 6. I'm still forgetting it. Still hilarious. All right, this squad here is going to fire into the Great Unclean One. Greens are going to be the 3 rapid fire and plasma talons. Black is going to be the bolter from the Librarian. So, hitting on 3s. Twin linked, so that is a miss. This is also a miss. This is a hit. This is a miss. All right, got to go through this carefully so that you can remember. Twin linked. That's a miss, but not gets hot. That's a hit. That's a hit. So the blacks are going to be wounding on 6s. The greens are going to be wounding on 3s. Oh, toughness 7. Oh, toughness 7. So greens are going to be wounding on freaking 4s. Here we go. Oh. 2 1s, those don't wound. That doesn't wound. So we got 1 wound, 5 up. That's a 6 that counts. Love it. Love it.
We're trying to blow.
Now these guys gonna fire into his Great Unclean One. So green's gonna be the assault cannon. Yellow's gonna be the multi-melta. Black are going to be the hurricane bolters. So everything's hitting on 3s. All right, these all hit because of counting as 6s. That does not. This is. All right, so that is a miss, but these are going to be twin linked. All right, so that's a miss because that counts as a 1, and that's also a miss because it is a 2. All right, so the greens are going to be wounding on 5s. Blacks are going to be wounding on 6s. The yellow's going to be wounding on a 3. All right, that does not count. That is a 6, so that is a wound. That is a wound. That is not a wound. That is a wound. That is not a wound. So we got 3 5 ups. That is a 6 and 2 other 5s. All right, my predators are gonna fire into his lord on a bike back there. So I've got 9 shots. They're all twin linked because of prescience. So all twin linked because of prescience. Here we go. Looking for whatchamacallit, 3s to hit. All right, these 2s are not hits, but that 1, yeah, they will get hot. So these are all hits. These are twin links. No 6s and all hits, which is good. Wounding on 2s. Not re-rolling because he ain't a monster. Well, I mean, he is a monster, but not a monstrous creature. And wounding on 2s. All right, all wounds. Wow, that is a lot of 2s. So we got 9 4-up cover saves. 9 4-up cover saves.
Okay, so
That is
fail.
1 fail. And
no pain?
5-up feel no pain.
Okay.
No, so he takes 1 wound. All right, I'll take that. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Hold on a second.
Active.
All right, these guys are going to fire into here. We got the 4 hand flamers from the girls in the front there are going to be getting in here. But before anything, we've got Acts of Faith, so leadership. That 6 counts as a 1, so that goes off. Yeah, the 6 counts as a 1.
From the bell.
Yeah, but that 6 counts as a 1.
that's
That's a 4, so that goes. That 6 counts as a 1, so it's good to go. All right. So now they get shred on this now. So we've got 12 hits onto them because they've each got 2 hand flamers and they each can hit all 3. So we got 12 hits. Wounding on 4s. That 1s are 6s. The 6s are 1s. So wow, you roll 1s like it's your job. Good thing we've got that thing this time. So shred with those other ones though. Yep, shred with these ones. All right, we still got another 1 in there, but they got 6s. Wow, lots of 1s. So that's going to be 10 wounds, 10 5+ saves.
Then I got my bolt pistols.
So
6s are 1s.
Yep, and that 6 is a 1.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, they're dead.
All right, and they are all dead. All right. All right, so we're going to start out here. The guy in the front here is going to fire into here with the multi-melta, hitting on a 3. That's a 1, so that's a miss. And then the guy in the back here is going to do the same thing, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Melta range. Glancing on 11, right? So 3s. That is a pen. You get a 5-up because he's coming through my guy here because they're separate units.
Okay.
Yep.
I have
5
6.
up.
I have 6 hull points. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah. 5-up he makes it because of the intervening model. All right. So Celestine is going to fire into here. Just hit the 1 there. So hit. Wound. What's the strength of this flamer? 5. So looking for a 4. That is not a wound. Okay. And now the 2 bolt pistols from the Gemini Superior hitting on 3s. That 1 is a 6, so that hits. Wounding on a 5. That is not a wound. Okay. So here we go with the Eversur Assassin is going to be firing 4 shots into him with
I'm using the
needle pistol. So hitting on 2s. Those are 1s. So re-rolling those because it's 8, right?
Yep.
So re-rolling to 4s. Nope, those 2 missed. So we got 2 hits with the needle pistol. So what is it? Wounding on 2s. That one's cocked. Got 1 wound so far, and that's a 6. So that's 2 wounds. 2 5-ups. Nope. So he takes 2 wounds. Okay. All right. So the Exorcist is now going to fire into his biker lord over here. So D6. That's 5 shots. Hitting on 3s. All right. Those 1s are 6s. So that's 5 hits.
Wounding on 3.
Wounding on 3s.
Toughness 7.
Because it's toughness 7 because he got +1 toughness and he's nurgly.
I love wounds.
So on 3s. Oh! All right, 1 wound. 4-up cover save. Nope.
5-up feel no
Feel
pain.
And he gets that one. Of course he does. That feel no pain.
Point out
This squad here is going to fire into the beasts over here. So we're going to go start off with the plasma guns. So we got 4 shots from the 2 rapid firing, hitting on 3s. That 1 counts as a 6, so I've got, that's not a gets hot, so we got 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That counts as a 1, so we got 2 wounds. 2 5-up invul saves. That counts as a 1, so this takes 2 wounds. And then we've got 4 rapid firing bolter shots that are going to be coming in here. Hitting on 3s. Those 1s count as 6s. All right, so we got missed 1 because of the twin linked here. Wounding on 5s. That counts as a 1. So we got 4 wounds, 4 5-ups. Failed 2, so it is dead. All right. All right, these guys here are going to fire into this beast over here. So we're going to have 2 shots from the plasma gun, hitting on 3s. He's got 6s, thank God. All right, so wounded on 2s. We got 2 wounds, 2 5-ups.
Into which one?
Into this guy over here. So he takes 2 wounds. Oh, 1 wound, that's right. That 1 was a 6. And then I've got bolter shots that are going to be coming in here. So I've got 6 shots plus 1 from the bolt pistol. So hitting on 3s.
Yeah. 12.
Woo!
12 inches.
You're good.
All right.
Ah.
And then not twin links. So these are now going to be wounding on 5s. All right. So we got 2 wounds. 2 5-ups. So he takes another wound. So he's down to 1. Oh, 2. I forgot about that. Yeah, 2.
Oh my lord.
All right. He is going to fire into his psyker over there. So I got 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. That's a 1. So it's 1 wound. He went to ground. So this becomes a 3-up. Oh, and he's good. All right. So this squad here is going to fire into the beast on the other side there, the left side. So we've got these are the heavy bolters that are coming in here, hitting on 3s. Those 1s count as 6s, and those 6s count as 1s.
That's
All right, that's pretty fair off trade there. And then there's a 1, 2, and the other 2 over here. All right. So these are strength 5, wounding on 4s. That 1 counts as a 6, so that is 4 wounds. 4 5-ups.
4 3-ups.
Oh, 4 3-ups. Failed 2, because that's 6. So he's down 2 wounds. Okay. Stormbolter into the guy over here. That's 1 hit, because that counts as a 1. And that is 1 wound.
Okay.
3 up.
2 up.
2 up? What?
On
2
the
up?
ground behind a defense line.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
to your ground tier.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good. And then the other bolter, that's all no hits, because that counts as a 1. All right, and I think that is finally it with the shooting phase. So we will come back to you with the assault phase.
All right.
In the assault phase, Celestine and her lady friends there are going to charge into this beast of Nurgle there. They are in, barely, but they are in. Oh, 9, because that 1 is a 6, I forgot. All right, and then he has to charge in here.
Attention seeker.
Attention seeker.
Times.
So
green 1.
Green 1
He's in.
is in.
This guy.
This guy over here.
Snake eyes?
No, that's a 1, because that's 6 times a 1, so 5, so he's not going to be in. This guy over here is going to charge. 8
Oh, yes.
He's in the
is
back.
in, so that gets it in. And then this one, I guess, possible? Yep.
If it's within 12, I
Within 12, he has to roll it, so they're going to roll. No, 6 will not get him in. All right. Now the Eviscer is going to charge into there. 6 inches. We'll check that out. I think it should be in.
Yeah.
Yep, they're in. Okay. And now we got Attention Seeker from this one over here.
Oh crap, yeah, I had to redo it.
Yep. This has got to roll.
Nothing.
Not there. And then this one over here. Not going to make it in. Okay.
It's kind of...
All right, going into the fight sub phase. He's got 2 hammer rats into them. So that is no wounds, because that 6 counts as a 1. And we'll come back to you with the fight.
You go.
All right, so starting off here, we've got the Eviscer is going to be going into the one in the back here. So weapon skill 8, so he's going to be hitting on 3s.
2 miss.
So 2 miss, because of that 6 is a 1. So I got 3.
And 2 re-rolling.
And then wounding on 2s, re-rolling. That's a 6, so that counts. So that's 3 wounds. 5 up.
Only need to get 1 through?
Failed 2. Because that 6 also counts as 1, so it is dead.
You had
right?
1 wound.
Because the 6 counts as a. It has 2 wounds on it.
Left.
There, 2 wounds left, and the 6 counts as a 1.
How many wounds?
yeah.
So it's dead. All right.
Which one's
Now Celestine's going to be going into the one that's
Celestine's
closest over
swinging
here,
at
the
him.
one they charged. Yeah.
She has to swing
So
at
she's going to be hitting on 3s.
Master crafted.
All right. Reroll that 1 6. And that so that's a 6 that counts. That 2 is a miss though.
Yep.
So what is her strength now?
5.
Strength 5. So wounding on 4s. We got 3 wounds.
Goddamn
no.
6s.
All 3. Okay, yep. So 3 wounds. So down to 1. And then
What's your initiative?
You're still going before me.
and then so now the Gemini. Now you can decide what we want to do. We'll come back to that.
4?
All right, now the Gemini will go. So the one on the left there is going to go onto the one on the left there. So hitting on 3s, I imagine, right? What's your weapon skill?
5.
Weapon skill 5. So hitting on 3s. So that is 3 hits. Wounding on strength 3, right? So wounding on 6s.
Or 1s.
Nothing there.
The one
And then the one on the other one over here. Hitting on, so you got 1 hit. Wounding on a 6, or a 1 actually. No, that 6 is a 1. So nothing there. So now they get to attack back. We'll come back to you with that. So now we have one that's D6 plus 2.
So 5.
So 5.
The next one.
And
2.
the other one is going to be 1. So
2.
Right, 2 total. So we've got 5, 6, right? 6?
6 attacks in total.
6 attacks in total. Hitting on 4s. That 1 is a 6, but that 6 is... Oh, those 2 1s are 6s, but that 6 is a 1. Strength 5.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. All right.
4 wounds.
So 4 wounds.
All right, on the
Gemini, right?
no, I'm taking them on Celestine.
Taking on Celestine. Okay.
I thought Gemini always had to take the wounds first.
You can auto look at Sir, but you don't have to.
No.
Hold on.
When she
Wasn't aware.
All right, so we're just checking up on Celestine's rules. It's kind of cool, but she can take the saves, but wounds go on to the Gemini. So she's got 2+ saves. So we got here we go, 2+. Makes them both, and then another 2 makes those 2. And that's that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now we've got demonic instability on the first one. 4
Failed.
failed, and the next one. 12. So, yep. So they are dead. All right. So they will consolidate, and that is the end of the fight sub phase. So we will come back to you with the cards gotten by the Imperial forces here on turn 2. All right. So for the Imperial forces, we got Big Game Hunter. We got D3 because we killed the super heavy vehicle, and we got D3 for Blood and Guts because we killed 3 units in the assault phase. So these are both D3s. 2 6s, so that is so that is 6 points from that. 6 points from that.
6s are 1s.
And 1s are 6s.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I rolled 1s. Yeah, yeah, I rolled 1s, so those become 6s. So those become 3s. So 6 points from that. We're gonna get rid of objective 1. And at this point,
Only winning because
with Maelstrom and Purge, we've got 16 points for us and 7 points for them since they killed 3 units in from the explosion, which was kind of killer. So that's where we've got right now. We will come back to you with the objectives for the Forces of Chaos here on turn 2. All right, so they drew and got overwhelming firepower. They've got Death Begets Life. And they still have Spread, Plague, and Contagion, and Supremacy. So then they drew on the Empiric Storms table, and they got Psychic Stun. So we will come back to you. With the results of that. All right, we rolled on all of them, and the only one to fail was his sorcerer over here. So he's going to forget one of his powers, which is
On a 1 is the Primaris, 2 Weapon Virus, Plague Wind is 3, Curses 4,
reroll
5, 6
5 and
reroll.
6s.
So 1, 2, 3, Plague Wind is
Plague Wind. All right,
forgotten.
so he forgets Plague Wind. Sounds good. And he also can't, I think, cast any powers this turn, right?
He just can't cast that power anymore.
Oh, he just can't cast that power anymore. Okay, sounds good. Well, so that is it for that. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Forces of Chaos here on turn 2.
Okay.
All right, movement phase for the Forces of Chaos here. These guys all came in from reserves. He came in from reserve. They came in from reserves. He came in from reserves. He shuffled up over this way. These guys shuffled around over this way. He's turning around over, looking over this way. He kind of stood where he was. These guys, this moved up, and these guys get out. Oh, and he's with the unit over there. Just showing that. These guys jumped up over this way. These guys jumped up over this way. He is over here. This guy went to ground before. These guys are on here. These guys got out of there, looking over on these guys. These guys came in from reserves. These guys are all kind of moving up. These guys also came in from reserves. He moved up a little bit, and he came in from reserves. So that is it for movement phase. We will come back to you with the psychic phase.
What does that do?
So moving on to the psychic phase, my opponents rolled a 2, leaving us with 10 dice, leaving them with 19 dice. So we're going to start out here. He is going to cast Unnatural Vigor onto him, needing, gets it off with 2. I think we're just going to leave that one, so that goes off. Next.
Okay. He's going to do Stream of Corruption onto these
He
guys.
is going to cast Stream of Corruption onto these guys. On 2 dice. It goes off with 1. We're going to deny it. We're denying on, we've got a Psyker in that squad there, so we're going to deny on 5s. We got 1 5, so it is denied. All right.
Actually, exactly as
So
it
he
reads.
is going to cast Unnatural Vigor onto them, so he rolled it a little bit early there, but he gets it with 1 because that 6 becomes a 1, and then the 1 becomes a 6. So, because that's still in play right now. Okay. Korvac is going to cast Stream of Corruption into the girls over there. So, getting it off with 1. 1.
Sorry, 1.
Yeah. So 1. Trying to deny it. They've got Adamantium Will, right? So looking for 5s. That 6 is a 1, so it goes off. So that will hit 5 of them. All right, that'll hit 5 of them. So we've got, what's the wounding on 4s? Wounding on 4s. So that is,
3 wounds.
So 2 wounds, because that 6 is a 1. The 1 is a 6, but the 6 is a 1.
wounds.
So 2 wounds, 2 AP2, so 2 6-ups. No, that 6 is a 1. So 2 girls are dead. All right. He is going to cast Warp Speed on himself, getting it with 1. I mean, yeah, we're going to try it with 2. So looking for a 6. No, we got 5s. No.
They're with.
No, it's on him. Yeah, so. And now he's going to cast Iron Arm onto Korvax. Getting it with and a 6, and that's a 1 is a 6. So 2. Looking for 2 6s. The 1 6 is a 1. So nope, nothing there. So now he has got Iron Arm, which is kind of brutal. All right. All right. So now he is going to cast Curse of the Leper onto these guys over here. So needing how many do you need?
2 successes.
Needing 2 successes, not getting it. So only getting the 1. All right. So that is the end of the psychic phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, the shooting phase, we're going to start out with the Warp Storm table. 7.
Dark Prince Thirst again.
Dark Prince Thirst, so we'll come back to you with that. All right, so we did the Dark Prince Thirst. The only thing that hits was the 1 attack bike here, and then this squad back there. So we're going to go with the attack bike first, D6. So 3, strength 6, right? So wounding on 3s. So that is a 1. So we got 2 wounds.
Yeah.
AP nothing wounds, so 2 3-ups. That's a 1, so it takes a wound. Okay, and then D6 over here. 5 hits, strength 6, right? So wounding on 2s.
1's rend.
There's 1 rend.
There's
One
one
rend,
rend,
2
and then
saves.
2 saves.
Rend, 6+.
Oh no, that's a 1. That was the 6
2
plus, and then
saves.
the 2 saves, 3-ups. Those are both 6s. Okay.
2 1s.
Still being crazy. Okay. All right, so the mask chose the Celestine's unit here as their choice for the dance. So they're -3 to weapon skill, -5 to weapon skill, and are and only can move D3 D3 inches, can charge D3 inches, and fall back D3 inches. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. All right, so the Chimera is going to fire into the into over here. Yep. Exorcist. That's what I was looking for.
We'll
Thank
start
you.
with the plasma
All
gunner.
right, we got the plasma gun in the back.
Plasma, crack.
Plasma and crack.
Hitting on 4s. So crack hits.
All right.
Rear armor.
10. So looking for a 4 to glance. No, that's a 1. All right, and then we've got the multi-laser coming in.
Multi-laser.
Oh,
snap
multi-laser
firing,
and snap firing bolters.
heavy bolter.
Heavy bolters, sorry.
So, well, 2
So
hits.
we got 2 hits from the multi-laser. Strength, what is it?
6.
Strength 6, so 4 is to glance. Nothing there. Okay. This squad here is going to fire 2 bolt pistols into my bikers, hitting on 3s. Right? 3s?
Yeah.
Yep. So wounding on a 5. No, nothing there.
Yeah.
This squad here is going to fire into my front guy there, who is going to jink. So the orange is going to be the plasma. Everything else is bolters, hitting on 3s.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
and
that's
a
hot.
hit.
Oh, that's a 6. That's right. That
Yeah.
doesn't get hot.
So
Ha-ha!
only 2s would miss. They all hit.
Yep, they all hit
So
because those
5s
ones are
and
6s.
2s.
All right, so we got that 6 is a 1.
So 2 regular wounds and 2
We got
plasma
2
wounds.
regular ones and 2 plasma wounds. So we got. I'm just gonna do the jinx saves for all of these because it's slightly statistically better. So since they already jinked, we've got 4 jinx saves. This is a 1, but this is a 6. So re-roll because of Ravenwing. No, so he is dead. Okay. All right, his biker lord got a boon giving him +1 strength to his bolter. So he's going to fire into my biker here, hitting on 3s, or hitting on 2s. So both of those hit because that 1 is a 6. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound because that 1 is a 6. 3 up armor save.
So you would take wounds.
No, that's a 1. So he takes a wound.
That way.
The Leman Russ is going to fire into them with the main gun over there. It's going to hit all 5, so it's battling on that one there.
Oh, 12 from the unit.
Up scatters.
Scatters 7 inches because that's a 6,
So
but that
minus 4?
6 is a 1.
Shoot me.
So 3 inches this way. We'll figure this one out.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so it misses there, but it hits the ones over here. So it hits 3 in that squad over there. So strength what? Strength 8.
Yeah.
So
no,
wounds-
strength 6, but
Strength 6, but still wounds 3.
Three wounds.
So we got 3 5-ups from the
Ignore
Plague
cover,
Bears.
right?
Yep.
yeah.
POS.
So 3 5-ups. That 6 is a 1, but that 5 is good. So 2 of them die. And then we sink 6.
Yeah.
And then we've got the one on over here, which is a wound onto this dude bro over here. So 5-up invul save.
Yes.
What is that one?
1.
That's a 1. So that's a 6, which is a 1. So he takes a wound. Okay. And now the heavy bolters are going to fire into them. So hitting on 4s.
So
That
hit-
1 is a 6. The other one's a 6 there.
So a total of 4 hits.
All right.
Then wounding.
I think that
on-
other one. There was another one.
That was one.
Yeah.
Yeah, wounding
So
on-
now wounding on 2s because it's strength 5, toughness 3.
So
That one is cocked. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds, 5 3-ups. That 6 is a 1, but that 1 is a 6, so 1 dies in the front there. All right. All right, so now the Havoc Launcher is going to fire into them over there. So that's going to hit, I think, all of them, right? If it's direct hit. But that is, yep, direct hit because it's -4.
only 3.
Oh, no,
I
3.
think.
Only 3 of them there.
And then
So.
snap firing the combi.
And
as
snap
well.
firing the combi.
Oh, which hit?
That's a 6 because that's a 1. All right, so
Combi wounds on a
combi
3.
wounds on a 3.
Nothing.
Nothing there.
And then 3 hits.
3
strength
hits
5, so
strength
wounding
5,
on
so wounding on
2s.
2s. 1 is a 6, so,
so
3
3
wounds. 3 3-ups. That's a 1. That's a 6. So we got 1 more dead. Okay.
Boss.
All right, they're going to throw Plague Grenade into there. That's going to, what is that? Minus,
3.
so -3.
Their ballistic skill, what, 2?
Oh, yeah, that's a 6, so it's 11.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So it's 11 inches.
Okay, that's better actually.
So 11 inch.
Still tags.
Oh, no, yeah, that still hits you.
You're
So what is it?
blind.
Strength
I
what?
can't hurt you.
He can't hurt me, but I need to roll 4 under.
Yep.
That's a
I'm
4.
not blind.
All right, so he's not blind. He could have been blind, but he's not blind.
that would've been
so that
beautiful.
was pretty crazy. These guys are going to throw a blind grenade into them.
All right.
That is going 4 inches that way, which I think is going to be... Yeah, that's not going to hit anybody. All right. And he is going to throw a blind grenade over this way. Direct hit, so that finally hits him.
I can actually wound you guys.
That can
with
actually
6s.
wound. So looking for 6s, 3 6s. That 6 is a 1, so nothing. All right. So they failed their initiative test, so they are blind. All right, these guys are going to throw a blind grenade into there. That's going to be off the table.
Next
And then
ones.
the other ones are going to do the same thing. That is 11 inches this way. -3, right? So we're going to figure this one out. All right, so it actually hit him, and he failed. Oh, that's a 1! So that's good, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it below? Yeah, you have to get below, because it was a 6.
Can-
I got excited because I thought he failed his
Can
initiative
you-
test.
no, you
so
don't
they are not blind. Okay. All right, these guys are going to fire into my bikers over here. So I'm not going to jink. So we got green are going to be the multi-lasers. White are going to be the heavy bolters. Hitting on 4s.
Okay,
That's a
so
1
hits.
is a 6, but that 6 is a 1. That other 1 is a 6.
Nice.
All right, so strength 6 on the
2s and, sorry, 3s and 4s.
3s and 4s.
So,
All right.
1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up. Armor save. He's good. Woo!
Another gun from the back.
Then the Meltagun shot into them. I did not jink. Promise I didn't look. And so he does hit. So wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 4 up cover save. That's a 6. So he is good. Woo!
2 last guns.
And then 2 last gun shots into the back here. Hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 5.
6s.
Oh, 6s?
No.
No, nothing there. Okay. All right. So this squad here is going to fire into those sisters right there. So here comes the shots. We've got 1 plasma, which is going to be the whites. Everything else is bolters. All right, so miss on the plasma. That one is, these ones are 6s, which is pretty good. All right, so wounding on 3s and 2. All right, so those 6s are 1s, but that 1 is a 6.
And that 2
And that
Total
2.
of 4 wounds, 1 of which is AP2.
Yeah, so let's do the AP2 one first. So 6 up. No, and then we've got 3 up saves. Though that 1 is a 6, but that 2 is not. So 2 are dead. Okay.
Be back.
So he is going to throw a blind grenade into them. That is calling back. Ooh, we'll figure this one out. So it hits the one attack bike back there. Let's see if he is blind. 4. Nope, he's good. All right. Now they are going to throw a blind grenade into him over there.
Is he by himself? Or?
Oh no, he's in the look at their unit there. That is going to be, what's their weapon? I think that's going to be off the table because it's 5 inches. Yeah. All right. And is that it for shooting phase?
One more.
No, we got more to come. Now he's going to fire the Havoc Launcher and Snapfire the combi. So Havoc Launcher first. Direct hit. So that's going to hit all 4.
And
Strength, what is it?
Strength 5.
Strength 5. Oh, Snapfire and the other thing. So that's 1 hit on the combi.
And then
Twin linked on the combi. Nope. So just 1 hit on the combi.
So combi.
So combi is strength 4. So that is a 6. So that is a wound. 3 up on that one. He's good. And then these are wounding on.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2, strength 5. So no. That 6 is a 1.
Oh yeah.
So we got 3 wounds, 3 ups. And that 1 is a 6, but that 2 fails. So another one dead. Okay.
No.
And now Korvac is going to toss it into them. Cost blind grenade. That's going to come back, I think, off, but not enough to hit him. So that is off. And that is going to be it for the shooting phase. So we'll come back to you with the assault phase. Starting off the assault phase, he is going to direct that unit there. And that's good for his leadership. So they have +3 attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And +3.
Reroll.
And reroll their assault phase. So where are they going to charge into?
Declaring a multi-assault.
Oh, they're going to multi-assault
Primary is
into
the
here,
girls.
there,
Secondary, tertiary.
and there. All right, so we got Overwatch coming in. We'll come back to you with that. So Overwatch, we're going to start over here. So hitting on 6s.
So hitting on 1s.
That 1-6 does not count. So that's a 1. All right.
That's a plasma pistol.
Oh, that's a plasma pistol, unfortunately. But she's good on the save. All right, then we've got the sisters inside of the Rhino over there.
2 melta guns.
So we got 2 melta guns. Hey, we got 2 hits because those are counted as 6s. So now wounding on 2s. That's a 1. So we got 1 wound. And that's a 1. So he takes a wound over there. Feel no pain on a 5. He's good. And now here comes their charge distance. 5 inches. They're going to fleet that. To
That's 12.
No,
that's
it's 7 inches
She's
because
they got
that
it.
becomes a 6. That becomes a 1. All right, so we will move them in and we'll come back to you. All right, so the Greater Unclean One is going to charge into my Black Knights with the Librarian there. So I am going to be hitting Overwatch on 5s and 6s. So I guess 5s and 1s. Twin linked. So I got the 1. And that's a 5. That's a 5. This was not a 1. So these are now going to be twin linked. Got another 5 and 2 other 5s. These did not get hot. So he's toughness 7. So these are going to be wounding on 4s. These are going to be wounding on 6. Ugh. All right. So we got. This is a 6, but this is a 1. So we got 2 wounds.
2 5-ups.
2 5-ups. Makes 1, fails 1, feel
up.
no pain. No, so he takes 1 wound. All right.
Yeah. It's better.
And then he's got 6
more.
wounds total.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, gross. All right, now here comes his charge distance. Yeah, he's in. Oh, yeah, he's in because the other one's a 4. All right, so they are in. And now the Demonettes are going to charge in. 6 inches. We're going to fleet it. 7 inches. So they will be in. We will move them in.
But they
All right, so the Beast is going to charge into the Seraphim over here. So red is going to be the plasma. The blues are going to be pistols. So hitting on 6s or 1s, I guess. Oh wow. Okay, that's
not good.
Brilliant. Okay, so now the blues are going to be wounding on 5s. This one goes out of here. The blues are going to be wounding on 5s. The other one's going to be wounding on a 2. That 6 is a 1. So we've got 2 wounds, 2 5-ups. Failed them both, so he is dead. Oh, feel no pain? No,
he's dead.
He's dead. All right.
It's worth it.
All right, his Lord is going to charge into my biker over here. I'm going to fire Overwatch. Green is going to be the bolters. Black is going to be the multi-melta. Hitting on 5s and 6s, or 5s and 1s. Oh, that's 6. Oh, but both of those are misses. So these get to twin link. I got 1. So wounding on a 6. Not a 6, on a 1.
Charge distance.
So charge distance,
in.
he is in. So we'll move him in. And then the Nurglings are going to charge in. They're in. They can't fail that. So yeah, boom, they're in. All right.
And then over.
All right, these guys are going to charge into these guys, so I'm going to fire Overwatch. Blacks are going to be plasma. Greens are bolters. So we will be hitting on 5s and 1s. All right, got 1. That's a 1. So these 2 hit. So does that. Man, this is super confusing. So 6s don't hit. That's a hit. These do not. Oh, the 6 is a 1, so that's a feel no pain. Or it gets hot, but he's good with the save. These are twin linked. That's a hit, but those 2 aren't. All right, so what's the average toughness in there?
7.
7. So greens are going to be 6.
Yeah.
So same difference. So, well, I guess not. These are wounding on 3s. These are going to be wounding on 6s.
Sure.
So those are wounds. That is not a wound. Looking for 6s on that, so nothing there. So we got 2 AP2. The closest happens to be your
Lookout Sirs.
2 Lookout Sirs.
Okay.
So that fails.
So 4 up invul.
4 up invul for him.
And
Nope.
5 up
Feel no
pain.
pain. Nope.
Yes.
Oh, that's the 1 that becomes a 6.
Yeah.
So he's
and
good on
then
that.
Lookout Sir
Lookout
into a
Sir.
6 up feel no pain from him.
Okay.
And then, yeah, just lose a wound.
So
on
one
his
of those
palm.
guys lose a wound. Okay. Pretty good. We'll take
And
that. And then their charge distance
there.
is in. Okay. So we will move them in and keep moving on.
Go into that
Now
one.
the beast is going to go into the exorcist over here. That is 6 inches. Ooh, that's going to be close, but probably.
Yeah.
Yep, that is in. All right, so we'll move them in. All right, moving on to the fight sub phase. He is going to go first because of warp speed. So Hammer of Wrath. 1 wound there. 3 up armor save. They're good. And then we come back with the 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s, right? Weapon skill better than 6. Yep, weapon skill 6. So 3s, those 6s are 1s.
Wow.
That 1 is a 6 though.
That 3's good, right?
No, that was a
was
6.
Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
So there is 6 wounds.
All right.
Automatically.
Oh, because he auto wounds. Oh, an AP2, right?
Academia.
Frick. All right, well, they did because of corruption, because they're auto wounds when they hit
yeah,
at AP2s. I've got no invuls, so they are just dead. So moving over here, we've got 4 of the demonettes can actually swing into combat over here. So they're going to be hitting on 3s. All right. All right. That's
There's only 1 6, right? Yeah.
yeah.
All right, and then 6s.
All right, and now looking for 6s
Ones.
to glance. Oh, looking for 1s to glance because 6 they would need 6s. Nope, no 1s. So, oh, but they have shred, but that goes against the vehicle, so shred does not actually count. All right, so that is that. All right, so over here, we're gonna start with the sisters over here. So,
What's the toughness? Okay.
here we go.
Okay, make sure.
They're gonna be hitting on 3s. That 1 is a 6.
And that 6 is a 1.
And the 6 was a 1. So we got 4 hits. Strength 3.
I need 6s.
So looking for 6s.
Or 1s.
Or looking for 1. So we got 1 1 because that 6 isn't. That's a 6. So that counts as a good save. And then we've got so now 2 of them are going to come into the sisters over
the
here.
regular guy?
These are going to be hitting on that 1 is a 6. So hitting on 4s.
Poison
right?
3.
Poison 3 up.
2 wounds.
So 2 wounds.
That's
2
actually-
3-ups.
That's actually better for me.
1 because that 6 failed, so 1 of them is dead.
And these are from the sergeant. These are AP2 poison.
And these are AP2 poison 3 plus, so hitting on
monster crafted.
4s. Well, that 6 is a fail.
Oh, that's 6 of failed.
Yep, and that 6 fail. 2 hits, wounding on 3s.
But I do get a reroll.
That's a
poison,
6,
but
so that's
doesn't matter.
good. So they both made it. So those 2 are
Hold on.
dead.
Nope.
Oh, they got 6 up invul saves. I forgot about that.
Can
Or
you
1
roll
up,
2
1
ones?
ups. No, she didn't roll the 6. Oh. All right.
11.
And now we got
Oh, no,
3
10.
that are coming onto the
Automatic
immolator.
on 6 regardless.
All right. Hitting on 3s. 1 is a good, but the 6 is not good. All right. So glancing on 6s. I got 1. All right. So 1 glance onto it. Oh, 6 up. No. So 1 glance goes through. All right. We actually had another group that needed another guy that needed to attack there. So 3s. That 1 is counts. That counts. So all hits. Looking for 6s.
Ones.
Looking for 1s.
Need some 1s.
Got 1 1. 2 1. So it is 2 6-ups. That's right.
Nope.
It makes
I
it 6.
actually rolled
But
the 6, but
all right. So it is a wreck. All right. So we're gonna start out with with his warlord there. So Hammer of Wrath. Hammer of Wrath wounding on a not a 4. So
Going to use my lightning.
going to use lightning claw.
That's
So
lightning claw.
what's your initiative?
I'm initiative 5.
Initiative.
No, 4.
4.
We swing
So
at the
we
same
will
time.
swing. I will get my attacks back, but here come his attacks. Hitting on 3s.
I have hatred, so
that's-
re-rolling if I need to.
right.
Re-rolling.
I actually
Rerolling?
hit all mine.
Okay.
All right. Strength.
Strength 4, so wounding on 5s,
Rolling
re-rolling.
on 5s. Rerolling because of shred.
Okay,
that-
1 6 and
So
1
it
5.
doesn't make a difference. So he will be dead. But I get my attacks back. Hitting on 4s.
Lose your lord here, I swear to God.
It's not possible.
Cocked. Nope, that's a 1.
Not
So that is a fail. So he is dead. All right, so here we go. D6, 5 plus 2 on the charge, so 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s. All right.
That's a lot of 6s there.
That is a lot of 6s. All right. Wounding, glancing on 5s.
Yep, no. 5s and up.
5 and 1.
5 and 1.
We got 1, 2, 3 1s and a 5. So 4,
God, this
6 ups. Or 5, 4 1s? No, nothing there. So it is a wreck.
This beast.
All right, so we're moving over here to this. So his Chaos Lord is going to go first,
Oh,
or
he's
at the
issuing
same.
a challenge.
He's going to issue a challenge, so I will accept with my Dubro, whatever. He's like right over there. Doesn't make a difference. So now we're going to roll for his demon weapon because he's going to go at the same time as my other guys. His demon weapon is a 3, so he gets 3
Extra attacks.
extra attacks.
Plus 1 from a boon.
Plus
earlier.
1 from a boon.
So-
So 4 plus
3 base.
3.
So he's at 7. Plus 1 for the charge.
Wait, so hold on. You got 3 base,
God, it's a lot.
3 base plus 3 for that roll, plus 1 for the boon, plus 1 for the charge. So
Yes.
you've got 6, 7, 8.
Plus 1 for close combat weapon pistol.
8, 9. So he's got 9 attacks on the charge. All right, let's do yours attacks first, even though they're going to go. I will get to attack back.
Yes.
These are AP.
AP3,
AP3.
poison 4 up.
Poison 4 up. Okay.
So I have hatred because I hate Dark Angel so much.
So
dude.
hitting on.
So
that
miss.
6 is a miss. That
And
1 is a hit.
That's good.
That's a miss. All right. Hatred.
Okay.
All hits.
Then wounding on 4.
Wounding on 4s.
Not as stellar, but a total of that does nothing, and then that turns over. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So a total of 5 wounds.
5. So 5 are just dead because I don't have invul saves on them. So 5 will be dead. Then I get to attack back. So I've got 6 attacks that are going to be coming in here. 6 attacks hitting on 4s. Oh wait, what's the average weapon skill there?
You're hitting on 3s.
All right, hitting on 3. Well, one of them I guess is against your lord, so he's going
Yeah.
to be hitting on 4s. But the 5 of them are hitting on 3s. All right, that's a 6. So that's all hits. Average toughness is 6.
Yes.
So wounding on 6s, or wounding on 1s. So that's 2 wounds. And then the one onto your lord, that is not a hit. So we got 2 wounds.
So one spawn will just.
One spawn is just dead. So then he's got a bunch of spawns that are going to be coming back. I've got 1 guy left here at this point. So do you want to
I'll swing with my 4 stave
swing
first.
with the 4 stave guy first?
So he'll have 4 attacks on the charge.
4 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 3s or
Hitting on 4. So
all right.
Rerolling.
Rerolling because of
Good.
hatred.
And then wounding on 3s.
Wound on 3s.
And let's see if you can make your saves.
All right. So that is
4
4 saves.
Don't
All
want
right.
to roll for all of them over.
4 3-ups. Nope, those 2 6s become 1. So he is dead. So that unit is wiped. All right. So that is it for the fight sub phase. We will come back to you with the objectives that they got this turn.
First roll over here.
All right. So going over the objectives that they got 1 point for overwhelming firepower. And then they killed over 21 models in this turn. So Death Begets Life gets them D3 plus 3 victory points. So looking for D3. 2. So 2, 5. So 5, 6 total extra points there. So what are we at now? So that is at 23 to 17 at the end of turn 2. So we will come back to you after with the cards drawn for the Imperium here on turn 3.